Hear the tale of our ragtag crew, brought together upon a mysterious island by fate. They have lost, they have won, and now, alongside a rebel faction, the truth on the wind, they fight against the evil Eterines. Behind it all, an alien being of immeasurable power begins to rise once again. As the land grows cold, our party stands as a light in the darkness. Now, welcome to the Swordcast Adventures.
Welcome back, friends, to the Swordcast Adventures. In the last chapter of our story, tragedy struck. As we recovered on the deck of the Harp from our recent battle with murderous fishmen from the briny deep, the magic stone we took from Enoch's corpse was revealed, and an image of Cassandra Edelwine manifested itself before us. She demanded we return the stone we found in the crypt. After an exchange of words, Cassandra's avatar unleashed a terrible spell upon Hawk the Tabaxi Bard, reducing them to a pile of dust before our very eyes. Silence was devastated, and Amelia went to console her, as we made our way into the port of Oceanshade. Silence tells us that her great-grandfather, Silas Rimehold, was once the Pirate King and responsible for many great deeds and feats during his time, including defeating a kraken. Upon reaching Oceanshade, we are met by clerics of Umberlee, the bitch goddess of the sea. We pay their tithe and move on into town, eventually making our way to the Golden Devil Inn and Tavern, where we meet Harmony, a tiefling owner who serves us food and drink. She also proceeds to tell us of the haunted manor house of Silas Rimehold, and how no one returns from there alive. As we eat and drink, we make plans to investigate this manor and see what lays inside.
So you all find yourselves enjoying libations and food as the day ticks by, waiting for your time for night to fall in the Golden Devil. You've all made yourselves a character in this play that we have so far.
This facade.
This facade.
Mine's like an extension of my personality.
Sure.
I'm just Rain with more makeup on.
Yeah.
Super goth Rain.
Rain / Furiosa. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you all find yourselves there. Again, in this bar, this place is very tiefling-centric, which is something you haven't seen yet in most any establishments. Not only is the owner, Harmony, a tiefling in her own right, but the people, the bar patrons are very of the plain-touched persuasion. And yeah, you all sit. Is anyone doing anything before we do a fade wipe to nighttime?
Haunted house.
Okay. As we move to the next section, as night falls on the city, you notice that the bar itself continues to grow in busyness as more people filter in as the jobs, as their days are done and would like to enjoy a nice stiff drink. You see the bar filling up. Harmony's come around a few more times. Food has been given, and drinks have been refilled. Enough to get you loose, but never enough to get you super wasted.
I actually did have one thing I wanted to ask Rain.
Oh.
If she could do assist in the makeup department, since she's got this super heavy eyeshadow thing going on.
Yeah.
He really wants
could
those
make-
cheekbones to shine.
Something similar. So I don't have to wear the helmet if I don't want to. Or just like to,
Oh yeah, no, I can give you some
darker.
fucking war paint, dude.
Okay.
Guys shouldn't do that here. It's not tough. Do it before.
That's fair.
You can't just sit at the fucking bar and do your fucking makeup. It's like pre-planning shit, guys. That's the least fucking tough thing.
Or the most tough thing.
No!
You're wrong.
This is fucking... We're not debating this right now.
So anyway, yeah, so if you could just make me look like a little bit harder.
Fuck.
Like, you know.
Are people watching us?
Roll perception check.
I mean,
14.
14? Most people don't seem to be paying a lot of mind to you all. You look pretty much by the books.
Are we in the booth in a booth?
You got a couple tables and put them together.
Okay.
So you're in kind of like a corner, but you're not like
Okay.
We
You're
can
not-
like,
sequestered.
I don't know, step outside or something if we have to. Like,
We'll do it on the way to the.
yeah, let's do it on the way to the haunted house. It's fine.
Yeah, let's do that. It's a way
Okay.
better idea.
You got it.
I think the fucking helmet's a good look.
I like the helmet too,
Harmony
but
kind of.
I can't drink ale while I have the helmet on, so I need to look. I'm trying to help you, man.
Yeah.
Trying to look the part while I have the helmet off, so I can eat and drink.
Just scowl at people. Just try to scowl a little bit while you're drinking.
I mean, we
Okay.
could make this
I try and
easy, and we
scowl.
could just put a bunch
Roll
of like
performance.
grease paint on your hand.
Actually,
and
you
can
can do
like the
intimidation
full
if you
hand
want.
on the face,
I
like
would
more
rather
paint.
do
Like-
performance. Okay.
Yeah, that would take 2 seconds.
I'm quite skilled at said performance. That's good because I rolled a 9, so that is a 17.
17? Yeah, you're able to put on a kind of a very tight chin and just like you furrow your brow.
I'm
You
pretty,
spit
but
in
I'll
the
kick
corner.
your ass.
Yeah. You spit in the corner and you don't wipe it up.
Okay, John Wayne.
I take my hand sanitizer
Yeah,
squirt it on the place where I spit, and I'm just like, gotta do my
Harmony
part.
comes over. No, I can get that. She
I
doesn't,
really
actually.
okay.
Yeah, but night falls, and you notice outside the windows of the tavern, you see lanterns start to light. Also, everybody roll me a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Of the visual persuasion.
As
Of
I
the
throw my dice at you.
auditory perception.
Oh,
5 for
Natural
Rain.
20.
Oh, shit.
First
yeah.
roll back.
What do your elf ears hear, sir? Wait, that's my answer.
23.
Hey,
Amelia got an 8.
nice.
17 for
Nice.
Metolius.
5 for Rain.
Okay, Amelia Rain, you two are well into your drinks and kind of just taking it all in. The rest of you, on the other hand, hear the slight sound of a ship's bell on the breeze, kind of echoing through the streets outside of the tavern. You hear it better when the door opens. Every once in a while, every couple of, probably every 10 to 15 seconds, another
Is it coming towards us or moving away from us?
Does that... Does that mean anything to me? Was like, do I know enough about shipmanship?
Or me, I guess.
Either of you could roll, I guess, a history. Actually,
I'm gonna-
just
I'm
pure
gonna-
intelligence check.
I'm just gonna tap to Grimtuck on the shoulder and then like point to ear and then point to door.
Wonderful.
I
I'll
got
give
a
you- I'll
straight 4.
You get.
Oh, advantage?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Yeah, intelligence checks are my jam.
I mean,
11.
11. It can mean like a lot of things. Sometimes they're used for like in dense fogs to signal ships coming in, but this seems closer than you would expect. I mean, granted, the Golden Devil is pretty close to the edge of the water, but it seems like it's coming more from inside of the city, not on the water itself.
I'll kind of just whisper that back to Elduin. Be like, I
To
don't know,
answer
man.
your
Normally it's a
question,
ship,
Achilles,
but
it doesn't seem to be specifically coming towards. It does seem to be moving throughout, though. And it's very hard because, again, you're in a busy tavern and
Right.
really only hear it super well when the door opens.
Got it.
alright.
Is it time to leave?
I don't know. I guess that bell means, yeah, we can fucking get the hell out of here.
School's out.
Yeah.
Can I? I'm going to use prestidigitation
Okay.
to create a tiny Hecatontries ship in the palm of my hand with like a little illusory image of that, and be
Sure.
like,
I think it came from the city, though, not the water.
Yeah, I mean, the bar just continues. People just keep
Like,
piling
yeah,
in.
like no one seems to react to it at all from the bar. Okay.
Not a single person seems to pay it any mind
Okay.
in bar.
Well,
I'll saddle on up and I'll make my way at a
Mosey
regular
on.
speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just stand up and
Mosey
kind of
on.
flare the jacket a little bit. I don't have sleeves, or else I'd pop them.
Pop the duster.
Yeah, pop the duster. And then,
Harmony, in the process of running around, making sure that everyone around is taken care of, she sees you all kind of get up and goes, "Y'all be safe now. Make sure to come back. It's not usual that we have people from the sea be such good tippers."
just kind of nod, stoic,
Yep.
and then just walk out.
Yep.
Yeah, Amelia doesn't say anything. She just walks out.
Sounds good. As you walk out of the building, a few people kind of walking past you. As you leave, you notice that sound still echoes kind of through the streets. And
Gonna find somebody who's out and about.
you see a few people, and actually, it's interesting. As you hit the streets, they're busy but not packed.
Okay.
You see a few revelers kind of strolling on. You see a couple, a guy with his arm over another, holding like a bottle of probably some rum or something. Some pretty standard piratey fare. Just kind of stumbling through, talking and laughing.
I'm just gonna grab a rando.
Okay.
It
Grab
doesn't
that
matter.
radio.
Be like, hey, what's that bell?
That's that's the Talos clerics. That's the ones that come around that want their money.
All right. And then just let him go.
Okay.
Kind of, sort of, kind of tie the bush. But
Actually,
more
let's roll to see if he acrobatics check. He got a 3. He tumbles to the ground and splashes into the water.
God damn
You
it.
look very pirate.
Yeah, it was very piratey.
That gives a few pirate points.
Okay.
You get to exchange
PP?
them-
Move PP?
Yeah. Your PP raises by 1.
Whoa.
I have a blue potion if I want to get to the max points.
That's PP plus 10.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
But yeah, you trade in your PP at the end. You get a special prize.
I'm keeping my PP.
Unlike Elton.
He didn't have a choice.
Boom.
Fuck.
And it's a cycle.
Ooh, cyclical.
Oh yeah.
Times flat
Oh,
circle.
boy.
Just one big flat disc.
Points on the board.
Okay. You all walk out again. Revelers. The everything around. You see people in the streets kind of moving back and forth. You see a few people kind of leaning up against the wall. You see a couple just enjoying the night air and just having a fun time on their own as they kind of steal away into an alley. Also, everyone roll another perception check. This time, let's see with your eyes can see.
My glowy helm eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Eldwin, you now have Father's left eye in your bag of holding.
In
The haversack.
I only have the quiver of Aluna.
I know that.
I have the bag.
Oh, you have. Okay,
Amelia
you have
has
the bag
the
of holding.
bag
That's
of
what I meant to
holding.
say. Well,
So
either way,
Amelia
I'm
has it.
delete. I still have all the other stuff that was in the bag of holding, but we'll figure it out
I
later.
mean,
Yeah.
the quiver of Aluna is effectively a.
Sure.
Which is
No,
how
Amelia
you
handed
guys
you
almost died.
her bag of holding to throw all the stuff in that she had poured out of the portable pool.
Which I took it back when I tried to throw it in the ocean.
Yes.
Right. So
Which
you,
is how we're
you
all-
have it.
I have the bag.
Bag of holding.
Okay, I have all the stuff that's in it. Sorry to pull away from all
No,
that.
no, no.
Important things to remember.
Yes.
Yes. Also, perception checks. Visual. Please and thank you.
12.
12.
17 for Amelia.
17.
Natural 20 for 25.
Woo!
9 for a 9.
21 for Grimtuck.
Both of you two notice, as the revelers are around and a bunch of people are having a good time, you notice small hands reaching into deep pockets and removing a few coin or a few pouches.
Small hands as in children?
It's hard to tell. It's very quick, but it could be children, could be halflings, could be gnomes, but small hands seemingly making off with large sums. Not on you, but on people ahead of you. And then the hands, the people, like the small beings, seem to just dart off into the. Once they've done their business, they dart off into.
But we
the,
don't see who does it?
You see a small figure in a bit of rags. It's hard to they're not looking towards you. You can't see a face. They don't have furry feet.
Red caps.
Stomp them! Stomp before they stomp you.
I do not. I tuck my coin pouch away, and as long as I'm not stolen from, I do not react.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd keep an eye out for the sake of the crew, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia becomes super paranoid and starts to like just keep an eye out for that.
did you
Sure.
see him?
No, it was just
Oh, did I not?
just the
No.
20.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I will say something.
Yeah.
Watch her coin purse.
Silence also had established that deal.
Yeah.
That's true. She did.
Yes, right?
Nothing.
Okay.
Cut purses about.
And you all start making your way to the manor?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna loosen my greatsword in its scabbard. On my back.
Oh, you're rocking your greatsword this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
That's a... You haven't been rocking that in a while, have you?
I don't always use it. I like to mix it up.
I get that.
The giant slayer one.
Hell
Yeah. I want to have a different image for Grimtuck the pirate.
I get that, man.
You gotta switch
I
it up.
rock your greatsword too. So,
Alternate skin. Giant
God
slayer.
damn
Grimtuck.
it. So you all make it through the, you make your way through the town. You have to go kind of back farther. And again, you start to now see the rise of that kind of craggy mountainside that the town is kind of cut into. And you see a few of those roads leading off into the rest of the island outside of Ocean Shade. But as you kind of make it through, you start to see something that kind of towers over everything as you make it down these side streets. You see this large building, and it's pretty distinct that this is the manor that is talked about. As you notice, it is nicely sized. It's quite long. It's almost a block long in itself, and as it is, it's at least 2 stories tall, from what you can see. Windows like blackened eyes dot all of the walls around it that pour in. The small bits of moonlight seem to kind of illuminate the rough molding and the worn wallpaper in it. And around sits a gate, very much corroded from the years of misuse and unkeptness of the salt water on the air. Almost has this kind of rust brown tone to it, but it seems to wrap the entire manor. In between, as you look through the gate, you notice patchy bits of grass that seem to be overgrown where they still grow. The rest of the ground's all just dirt and rock. And it seems that this wraps all the way around. You can't see the back of it from where you are, but it does seem that the grounds around this, even as small as they are, do seem to wrap around the back too. But you make it to the gate, and there is a door up.
I will say
on the
that
gate.
we all already had a combat today. I am feeling a bit drained of my resources. I just want everyone to.
Oh, we've not had a long rest since
yeah.
the Sahagans?
Yeah, so I would just like to remind everyone of that before we come in.
We have had short rests,
We've had
though.
2 short rests.
Yeah,
Great.
definitely. I used 5 of my 11 hit dice to heal up.
Do you think that's something we need to address
I mean,
tonight?
I think
Like,
it's
Speaking
something-
of which, everybody should have 10 temp HP
Yes.
as well.
Yes, because you are you.
Like, do we just want to do a perimeter check tonight and like?
I don't know.
tomorrow,
I'm just
or-
positing it.
I'm
out
good to
there.
go.
I mean, I'm fine.
I'm all up.
Right,
I'm
you're a
fresh.
fighter. The short rest.
You
Yeah,
all
I'm
now
fine.
hear a loud clang that's probably no more than a few blocks off
Sea
of that
nerds.
same bell.
Are there?
Fish
Is there
nerds.
nobody else around?
There's a few people milling about.
Okay.
There, it's not. As you get farther down and farther away from the docks, as well as the other like any form of businesses and more into the residential, it very much lessens up.
Is the entirety of this property surrounded by a fence that you can see through, or is it like a bricked wall and
No,
then just
no,
the
no.
gate is?
It seems to be raised. The property itself seems to be kind of on about a 5 to 6 feet high rise, and that has like the ground above it, and it's gated around with a small staircase up to a middle gate.
Does the front gate appear to be locked?
You saying you tried the gate? There
I-
is a
Looking at it, are there any chains wrapped around?
no
it
chains,
or
but there does seem to
anything?
be a lock,
Okay.
old worn lock on it.
I mean, are we going in?
Yeah.
How high is the
Alright, I try to open
fence?
it.
How high is the fence?
Yeah.
No more than 6 to 7 feet.
Okay.
It's not a terribly tall fence.
But scalable.
Yes, but at the top of the fence, from the very ground you are standing on, it's about 11 feet. Though.
It'd be weird if Rain
I
opened the
see.
door and we scaled it.
Well, For some reason, that was just if it doesn't open.
Yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. But yeah,
Or break it down.
in total height from ground level to the top of the fence is about 11 feet high,
Cool.
with the fence ending in a very rusty point.
Delightful.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
lockjaw.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Hope everyone's had
Tetanus?
tetanus shots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantasy tetanus shots. It's called Greater Restoration.
Oh wow, great.
Oh yeah, magical tetanus.
Oh.
It's the worst.
You do anything, Rain?
I tried the lock.
Okay. Are you waiting to? You just going up and trying to lock?
Oh,
Trying to pick it?
I mean, are we like? I guess are we worried about people seeing us go in here?
No.
I'm assuming. Then no, I'll just try it.
Okay. Yeah. So roll me a, basically a proficiency check, sleight of hand. A sleight of hand. What do you first?
I know.
Do your thing. Do your fucking thing.
19.
So make it a 10. 19.
Oh, wait. Do I get to treat that as a 10?
Think
Anything
so.
that's not a
Is that
10?
how it works?
Yeah. Anything that's not a 10 is
Oh,
a 10.
so then 23 is the lowest I can roll.
Yeah.
So yeah, 23.
23. Fucking duck. Oh yeah, easily. You just slide your tools in, and there's a slight hint. There's like a spritz of rust that pours out, and you just, in a second, you just slide it in, turn your tools, and it, as it opens.
That just looks
As it
cool.
opens, is there like a crack of thunder?
No.
Talos
You hear
approves
moaning
of
off
your
in the distance.
Yeah.
door opening.
Da-da-da-da.
Rot-row.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, God.
Zoinks.
Da-da-da-da. Oh, it's gonna be stuck in my head right now. Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Piano.
Spooky clue.
It's spooky,
It's spooky clue.
spooky time.
Good old spooky.
Oh wait, wait. If this should be the right sound. Yeah. Little creaky door. Little creaky door action. So yeah, the gate swings open slowly with a loud creak and kind of a dripping of rust particles all over the place. But you now have access to the grounds. What you do?
Let's do the same
Do
thing.
we go in?
Ahead of you, you see obviously the manor itself. It's large.
Yeah,
it
let's go in.
It has a giant set of double doors. And then, of course, there are offshoot rooms that you can see. First and second floors. It seems to be all the windows are tall enough to kind of cut between the two. And you notice that on the far left side of this building, from where you're standing, you notice what looks to almost be maybe a library of some kind. You see
Like a
few
separate building?
no,
Okay.
attached, like a study.
Okay.
Like a 2-floor study that seems to have, you can see like bookshelves that a few are empty, but you do see a few odd rectangles which you can parse out as books. There's also a few tall windows here, and again, all you see really are just the ceiling or the bits of molding that you can see from where you're standing. And then on the far right side, there are other windows there, but it's hard to see in from where you are. And all of them, except for the small bits of moonlight that eke through, are dark. There doesn't seem to be any light coming from inside. There is a double door in front of you. And again, from the grounds, you see that there is some amount of space behind it. You just can't see what's back there. Like behind the building, but you can't see what's back there.
I mean, what do you guys think? Do we just go in the front door?
Yeah,
Let's see why not.
that seems to be Grimtuck's plan.
I mean,
A little
yeah.
closer now, you hear the ding of the ship's bell.
We should probably get inside before the money-hungry clerics show up.
Yeah, I'm
Agreed.
not paying those fucking guys.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket and I'm gonna pull out a small pearl and I'm going to use an action and to regain a 3rd level spell slot.
Got it.
Look,
As
if
I
we...
think about
Sorry.
my friend who I barely knew, Loud Scout, because it was his pearl.
It was.
And then we will, at that point, go and test the front door.
Yep, it is the front door.
Okay.
I do it.
The two giant double doors in front of you, though worn and old, and you even see like a bit of bowing from the moisture that the doors has collected is locked.
I unlock it.
Or you try.
Yeah.
It's a roll.
Also a 23.
You slide your tools in this time and confidently turn, but as you turn, you feel like you're not getting it just right. You feel the first pick that you slid in that kind of kicks off the tumblers slip in your hands.
Did you ever give me what that question mark key I have does?
I told you that it has a 5% chance of opening.
Right. Okay. I'll try it.
Roll a d100. Or feel free to roll Justin's d100.
Or a d20 and pick a number. Same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, I'll roll a d100.
You going 0 to 5 or 95 to 100?
Yeah, what do I have to roll?
95 to 100.
95 to 100. Nope.
Slide the key doesn't even fit the lock.
What's wrong?
Not getting this one.
I mean, should I just kick the fucking door in, or?
I mean, it's an option. Can I try again?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try again. I'll try one more time.
It did.
I don't want to break my lock picks.
You may have failed, but it was not a critical failure, which would lead to your lockpicks taking a beating.
Got it. So 23 again.
There's something about this lock. It almost looks. Actually, roll me a perception check or an investigation check.
Investigation,
Yes,
that's
please.
better.
Yes, please.
Jesus Christ, 11.
Well, even with that, you notice that the lock itself seems much more well kept than the door.
Got it.
While this is, while she's trying to figure that out,
Yeah.
Can I send Teak to just fly by the upper windows
Sure,
and look in?
Absolutely.
Very good idea.
And he has dark vision. How far?
Oh, real far.
Real far.
Isn't it how?
60 feet.
Uh,
120
Oh, yeah,
feet
that's
of
right.
dark vision.
Okay.
This lock that's on
oh,
the
he
door,
has-
is it
yeah.
like an external lock, or does it look like it's part of the
No,
door?
it looks like your standard old school like skeleton key lock.
Okay, so I rolled. That was a dirty 20, but I also have advantage.
Sure.
So
Hey, maybe in that 20. You never know. A dirty 20. How do you have him circle the whole house? Or
how
just-
long we have? I mean, certainly the front row.
Okay. I mean, you could probably make him circle the whole house in the time that she's trying to like a few different things.
Cool.
So you start by going around to the left or right?
Left.
Left. You go around to the left, and now you pass these first set of tall windows, and you look in to see what looks to be a study. And his dark vision catches a few things. On the upper level, there seems to be two levels. On the upper level, there seems to be a stuffed, like tiger or large cat. It seems to be positioned in some way, like almost taxidermy.
Mm-hmm.
Like on a rock standing there. And it's really hard to tell, but it almost looks like there is a giant stuffed Tyrannosaurus in the back, like a taxidermy Tyrannosaurus, in the very far back corner of this building. Again, with 120 feet, you see a lot of things.
Yeah.
And just standing there, and it's like all its kind of like glory, just like.
Perfect.
It eats teak.
No,
That's what happens.
it's taxidermy.
that we know of.
Teak falls out the window.
And that's inside the study.
It's inside the study to the left.
Arrow
As you
flies out
fly-
of fucking nowhere.
And it kills Teak.
Oh no! I mean, if it's gonna be anything,
Your
it's
arrow.
gonna be just a shot of some magical thing that just goes flying.
It's like a dart.
It's the DM's magic area.
Yeah.
I just throw them out as they go. Just
Yeah.
like.
A child falls from
Yeah.
the sky, kills Teak, and dies on impact.
It's one of those bombs from fucking Dark Knight Returns. It just looks like a fucking buddy doll. No, and as Teak wheels around to the back side, it seems to be a large area behind it that's just your basic standard area that seems to have like a shed as well as a little path behind it. And there may have been a garden at one point, a long time ago. But there is a door on the back far right side. Smaller than the front one, but is attached to one of the rooms on the back right. And then as you kind of come around that, you get around to the other side, and as you look in, it seems to be these windows, both set upon what look to be a bedroom, as well as below that, on the first floor, what seems to be a dining room.
Okay.
And then by that point, Teak has returned.
All right. Well, I'm just going to walk.
Sorry, you also see, because there are 2 windows in front of you above the door, and you see a second floor with small, like a balcony, as well as the bottom floor, kind of an open foyer, and then just 2 suits of armor on either side, and then it's hard to tell, but like a painting in the far back, seemingly. It's just hard to tell for Teak what it is.
Gotcha. Well, when Teak returns, I'm going to walk over to Rain and kind of whisper, "There's a back door."
Well, that's helpful.
Should we try that one?
Yeah, probably. I will point out to everyone, though, that this lock looks particularly cared for compared to the rest of the door, even.
That's strange.
It's very strange.
Is it?
Does it look like it can be opened from the other side?
Or is it magical?
It looked no. Well, anyone can roll an Arcana check if they want to see if it's magical. But also, it does not. It looks like it can be opened from this side. It looks like a lock.
Yeah.
It just looks a little more maintained than the door.
14 on the Arcana.
Doesn't seem to be magical.
I rolled less, so.
Yeah, me too.
Just seems to be a nice lock.
Well, then let's move.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go check it out.
Go check out the back door.
Okay. You walk around a small path. Again, the grass is long in small patches, but the rest is all just dirt and rock, as it has not been cared for. And as you kind of wheel around the back side, you find a small door, one more that's seemingly just your normal size entry door. Again, has a lock.
I will try to pick that lock.
Try to pick that lock, man.
Pick that lock.
23.
Same thing. You had just something isn't
You need to
catching.
roll
You
a
get
different
most.
dice.
No.
You get most.
You rolled the same dice every time.
You feel as though you catch most of the tumblers, and you almost feel the whole thing turn, but you seemingly miss maybe 1 or 2 of the last pins, and you just can't. You can't figure it out, and you keep turning it.
All right.
Well, would we prefer to go through this door or the front door?
You can always try the key again if you wish.
I'll try the key again.
Okay.
No reason not to.
Absolutely.
This
I'm surprised you haven't been
seems
trying
more
it
discreet.
everywhere you go.
Yeah, it's the backside. So what's behind the manor? Like,
Behind the
is there
manor-
another street back there?
There's a decently sized alleyway and other residential buildings. There doesn't seem to be anyone walking back there. There is about probably a good 50 to 100 feet between the manor and
Gotcha. So you're saying this door is more discreet?
a door absolutely more discreet.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try to pick it one more time.
Okay. How about we call high or low? So either 0 to 5 for you, or you have to choose
For what?
for the key.
Oh, I already tried it. I
Oh,
didn't get it.
Didn't get it?
No,
Cool,
it was
never mind.
59.
I mean, I could always kick the fucking door in.
You absolutely could.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys.
I
I
mean,
mean,
at least-
is
I
that
think that's going to draw a little bit more
Yeah,
attention.
Rain's
Alright.
pride's a little hurt right now, so she's gonna full I'm gonna kneel down and investigate it and just try. I'm gonna try to pick it one more time.
no? I mean, yeah.
Same
do your
die.
thing.
It's gonna happen.
Why?
Because.
Why would you put that out into the universe?
One
She's kind of determined on this one.
No, 23.
Rain, do you still have those boots that let you
Seen Rain.
climb?
Go ahead.
Do you still have those boots that let you climb up walls?
Oh, absolutely.
There is a balcony.
I mean, I don't.
As they start to talk, Amelia just draws a circle in the air and casts Dimension Door.
Okay.
There
Where are
we
you
go.
going?
Right on the other side of the door.
Okay.
So that I can unlock it and let everybody in.
Okay.
We have split the
without
party.
knowing
No.
the other side of the door,
Yeah.
because the other side of this door is a room you have not seen into.
Yep. Well, she goes into it.
I'll take a look in the room, I guess.
Into the darkness.
Well, I think only one person can go, right?
No, I know. Like through the window. Wow.
There's no window
I
for
could
this
take
room.
somebody else with me.
There's also this room, the room in the back.
There's no windows on it.
There's no windows.
Oh. Well, never mind.
So it's Amelia just assuming that, yeah, that's
Or you-
fine.
Yeah, if you're taking somebody, you can just grab Rain. She's at the door too.
you could just go like 10 feet forward.
What?
This all happens while you guys are talking. But Rain's at the door that you just draw on. So if you're going, if
Yeah,
anybody's
I mean,
going with
again,
you,
you can assume that there isn't just a wall. So yeah, you just dimension door.
Yeah.
And walk through it and walk into what looks to be a very worn down kitchen.
Cool. And yeah, I would have like grabbed Rain and just been like, come on.
Also, you, Amelia and Rain can go to that. There is a door there.
Here,
Pull this
one?
back. That door right there opens to that, which is a small kitchen.
And
Your
we're
base-
we're outside. the
You are
rest of
outside.
us.
and we're using a map again today,
Yep.
folks.
You are. So you actually find yourself in a small room on the opposite side of this back door. The room is pretty cramped, but it has everything you need in a base kitchen. You see an old fireplace with a rusted old pot. You see a basin. You see a large slab for what seems to be like cutting or repairing. And there may even be a small, possibly just a chest underneath where they kept any form of foods and things. What you also notice is a staircase going up. Just a small one. It seems to wind up
Like a spiral
like a
staircase?
servant staircase. And then you see two doors. You see one, as you arrive, you see one going to the south side, which is back kind of towards the front of the building, and one going to the west side, which is going kind of towards the center of the building.
So to our backs is the cardinal direction south.
To your backs at the cardinal direction north. Or effectively south. Sorry, flip that all around. Because if we're looking this way is south, or towards the mountains is south. So
Yeah.
your backs is south.
Okay.
So then to the north
We're facing north.
is the front of the building.
Got it.
To the east is the inner part of the building. And then there is a staircase inside that seemingly goes up. And it seems like maybe a servant staircase.
Okay.
And then Rain, you go to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. It isn't a deadbolt situation. This is it's kind of a skeleton key.
Okay, so we do have
you
to.
seemingly need a key or something to open it.
Maybe it's easier to pick from the other side.
Maybe it is.
I will try it.
It might also be easier to blow
Roll
apart
a different d20.
No.
from the inside.
Okay.
You think, baby?
Gambler's mentality of like I've already worked off a couple of the low rolls.
Yeah,
on this
no,
die.
exactly. That's I switch die when after I roll high a few times.
Okay, that's
and then
fine.
I,
It makes
like,
as
switch down.
it makes as much sense as
Yep,
switching
I know.
dice.
Yep.
I
All right.
That's why I need to get some of the. Can we print out some? Can
Pick in the
we
lock.
get you to print out some dice jails,
There we go.
Yeah.
please?
25. Does that work better?
25.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you slide this in from this side, on the other hand, you seemingly start the tumbler that you keep missing, and catch all the other ones that you had hit prior, and with a swift click, the door is unlocked.
Yeah, you
Finally.
just had to stick it in from the other side.
That works
Heyo.
sometimes. Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Tail of the back door.
Yeah. Go at it from whatever side you want.
Oh man,
This kitchen looks like shit.
what'd you expect?
I don't know. I mean, it's fucking pirate mansion. Maybe it just looked creepy on the outside. I don't know. I'm trying to not have expectations.
Yeah.
It's clearly not been used from some time though.
As we let them in, Amelia looks around. Does there seem to be like anything that like holds water in here, like a barrel that might have like water in it or anything?
There is a small barrel next to the basin. It could hold water.
Does it currently?
Pop it open.
I do.
And you do. It's dry as a bone.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Nothing. I've got it. And then Amelia's gonna pull out her water skin and just start to drench herself, and then empties it, and it just all solidifies as she casts Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
I mean, I think we still have water in the hole. So
If you need it.
If you need it.
How does salt water? Is it more crystalline?
No, it just actually freezes her completely.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
cool spell, bro.
It's a slush armor.
All right, it's cramped in here. Should we clear out the bottom floor first,
Probably a good plan.
and then go upstairs, or what do you guys think?
Sure. Yeah. Who's first?
I'll go. This is my idea.
So, are you going north or are you going east?
East.
East? Okay. You may reveal as Grimtuck goes first and east through the door. You open to find a large foyer.
What's the point of this room?
The one you're in?
Yeah, what is this room?
The room you're in, right? Wait, okay.
No, I don't know what
It's
a kitchen
called-
is.
It's called a foyer.
Is it? But there's nothing in it. Like it's not furniture or anything.
It is a room that you travel through to get to other rooms.
So you walk into the foyer.
I mean, I'm just looking. I just opened up the door.
Oh.
Sorry,
Fucking
DM.
rich
I messed
people,
up
am I
your
right?
your
No,
exposition.
So you see six, from where you're standing, you see 6 pillars and a large set of stairs in front of you that rises to the 2nd floor. You notice the door that Rain had problems with, as well as the 2 windows that let a small amount of moonlight into the room. And above, most of it, above you is blocked by 2 extensions, 2 platforms.
Yeah, I'll walk out into the foyer. Sure.
Okay.
Just be like, yeah, guys, it's just a room with stairs in it, with a door.
Who's next in the marching order?
Who's next?
I'll go.
I'll follow Rain.
I am keeping an eye out for anything that looks old, valuable, and can fit in my pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a foyer.
Mhm.
A foyer.
Oh, yeah.
Foyer.
So it's just a room you just walk through to get to other rooms, but it's not a hall.
Yes.
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 It's more like a greeting area. Does everyone
Yeah, that's fine.
filter out?
Can I just like look at dust accumulation on the floor and see if there's any
Sure.
like steps or if it's
Oh yeah, I'm
Any
definitely doing a
paths walked?
survival check
Sure,
too.
absolutely.
would that be survival there? Dungeon Master?
It'd be a perception check to see if people are walking through.
Could I use survival? Because it would be kind of similar.
Tracking.
Natural 20.
I guess for tracking to see if you actually find footprints.
Or like signs of people coming through.
Sure. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to.
Not natural 20.
I'm going to look around the area.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, as you kind of like are looking around, you notice the giant painting on the wall. And it seems to be an old man standing next to a young boy. The thing about this painting is very interesting is that the young boy looks decidedly familiar, as it kind of looks like if Silence was a child.
But a boy.
But a boy. Similar facial features. And the old man seems to have his hand on the young boy's shoulder. And they seem to be standing at what looks to be a dock. It's hard to tell in this darkness, but with a little bit of moonlight, it seems that there is a long draw of ocean behind them.
And does the older man looks like
They do look...
are related?
Yes,
Okay.
they absolutely look like family.
Okay.
But very specifically, the young person in the picture looks very reminiscent of Silence. You also, as you're all kind of looking around and milling about, you hear this odd creak come from above you as something moves from behind Grimtuck, and I wish you all to roll initiative.
Whoa!
Mr. Can't be
painting's
surprised here.
attacking.
So,
Wasn't expecting that. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, there it is. Rolling natural 20s up until initiative. And then it was a 10.
In one of our other games, I rolled a 14, and I'm going second to last in the initiative order.
Jesus.
With you going next, you're last.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, let's start around. Rain.
I guess 3 people did.
7.
14.
you can't do a 7 with reliable talent.
It's true.
It's not.
Oh,
fair.
it doesn't work for initiative?
Yeah, it's dice rolls, I
I
thought.
thought it was only
No, it's only
skill-
by
skill
proficiency.
Skill
checks.
checks.
Oh,
Skill
damn it.
checks,
Yeah.
skill
Then who
So, 7.
can do I think that there's somebody that has something like that. Maybe it's a
I
bard
mean, there's like
Metolius.
19.
alert, like means you can't be surprised. I think.
Yeah, I mean, barbarians can't be surprised. At a certain point.
Amelia.
Amelia got a 5.
Woo!
On brand.
Yep, absolutely.
Elduin.
10.
And Grimtech.
17.
Heyo. Okay, so give me 1 sec as we start this all up. And let me change the fucking music. This is 2 downplay. This is 2
This does not sound like a battle is happening.
This is not.
I really wish like sometime you troll us and just be like a friend walks in after you roll initiative.
One time, maybe.
Yeah.
Your
Every-
initiative order is the order you give them a hug in.
Yeah.
Roll for high fives.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sleight of hand for catching the low 5.
Oh,
Okay.
Too slow. Hit your butt.
So,
Roll to determine order in which you greet the bride and groom.
out from behind one of the pillars, this form almost made of the shadow that the moon has drawn across the ground starts to shift and move towards Grimtuck, but the squeak and eek of metal comes from above you as this creature flies up and starts to just dive down at the first person it sees, which is Metolius. This armored creature, this red glow fills this suit of armor. A sword in hand as it starts to rush down towards you, Metolius.
I'm being attacked.
This fucker beat us on initiative?
Yeah, it did.
God
right
damn
next to
it.
you, please. It takes its longsword, and in 2 hands, it swings down upon you.
Okay.
Ooh. Went from a natural 20 to a 14.
A 14?
No, a non-natural 20 at that point.
A non-natural 20?
Yeah. For its first
That just meets my AC.
Okay, second
Damn
attack.
it.
That is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I don't have any.
Starting off strong.
I
Starting
also
off
don't
strong.
have any more luck, so this
You're
will
one
be
of the commoners now.
gonna be great.
7 points of damage for the first swing.
Okay.
8. 12. 16 points of damage for the second. As it takes
8 and
2
16,
huge slashes
so
against
24.
your
Okay.
against you.
Ow. I am hurt again today.
Followed closely in by another of the same, kind of rises over the banister and swings down, landing right next to Elduin. Do you mind placing him next to
Oh,
him?
there's a second one.
Taste it.
Same thing though. This old ancient suit of armor filled with this red mist, grasping a long sword in hand, glides down from above you and swings at you, Elduin.
I was expecting some Home Alone's Goonies shit, like not real haunted, and I'm pretty excited.
So, 18, which is, holy shit, it's 24 to hit, and then another natural 20.
Damn.
Those hit.
What's up the 20s tonight?
That's 2 so far.
And I've rolled two
I was
20s.
gonna say Rain
Yeah.
rolled one.
That's 8 points for the first slashing attack. Second is 13 points of damage for the second. As this creature, again, just flies down, gliding almost silently right in front of you as it lands, a loud crunch of the metal, and it lifts up its sword high in the sky and slashes down upon you twice.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third does the same thing, falling right behind Rain. Am I putting this right behind Rain?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Again, flying over the
Next to
banister
Amelia
above.
or next to Grimtuck?
Next to Grimtuck, right behind Rain. Doing the same thing, landing behind with a solid cut chunk as it swings twice upon you. First is a 14.
Nope.
Second is a 22.
Yes.
But no 20 this time. That is a 10 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
Grimtuck, behind you though, you feel this odd swish as the shadows at your feet rise around you and start to wheel in
Behind Eldwin or behind?
behind himself on the stairs.
Okay. You're gonna get got by your. You're gonna get Baratheon.
That's a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
This is mean. That is 9 points of necrotic damage as it soaks into you. It wraps these black tendrils around it, kind of pulls you into it. As it does, you feel this breath pour out of you as you lose 4 points of strength.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Whoa! All right.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Like from like my
Yep.
total pointage.
Yep,
Yeah.
this shit's real.
Okay, what does that put my modifier at? Plus 3. I'm at plus 3 now,
Okay.
right? Is that correct?
What were you
What's
at?
your score?
Oh, fucking 20.
And
yeah.
then
Yeah.
16 is plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so plus 3. So, actually, I could probably just update it here and then do it back.
That one looks different than the other ones.
It
right?
absolutely did. This is
Okay.
literally just a humanoid form of shade and shadow.
Which
That-
one's this one?
That is effectively Rogue.
Oh, okay.
Heyo.
It's a shadow
Well
sorcerer from a
themed.
different
I
campaign.
think so.
Got it.
It is a black form that took a momentary form of Grimtuck as it wrapped around him and pulled him in. Now, bringing it to Metolius' turn.
Wait, huh? Did you beat me on initiative?
I rolled a 19.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
These guys rolled real well on initiative.
Yeah, no shit.
Wait, did you roll them together or separate?
It just rolls them automatically for this wonderful program.
That's what I was going to ask real quick. For the record, does my +1 rapier from Marabi count as magical?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Double checking.
Because it has plus 1.
Yeah, plus 1. Yeah.
I will reach. I will just draw the Claw of Talos and I will attack this thing.
Okay.
That attacked me and hit me for a lot.
You should.
Yep. That's going to be a 17.
A 17?
Oh, no, sorry, 19.
19 does not hit.
19 does not hit. Okay.
That sucks.
Yep. I will attack again.
Yep. This is a real fight.
Does a 27 hit?
No. Surprise. Yes,
No.
of course it fucking hits.
All right.
What was the first one?
I'll see y'all later.
19 doesn't
Yeah.
We're done. We're done here.
So,
I'm gonna head out.
the next group of adventurers arrives to Dakashore.
Yeah. Peace. Okay, that hits. I will smite him.
Smite him.
I'll
upon the
smite him.
ruin upon the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's 2d8, so 5d8. Yep. May I procure a d8 from you, my dear?
Of course you can.
This one's physical damage. Of course, I would roll one.
There, there's the one you bought me.
Thanks. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, takes 9 slashing and 21 radiant and 3 lightning.
Damn.
So
Get 'em.
33.
Okay.
That's my second attack, and that's all I can do.
In that blast of damage, as he did
Oh.
finally connect with
Continue.
Okay.
After
Are
the
you sure?
attack description, I do have a bonus action to do.
Okay. As you finally connected, you just cleave off one of its arms. The red mist still stays kind of in its place, but the armor pieces just scatter across the ground.
Excellent. I will cast Armor of Faith on myself.
Got it.
Or Shield of Faith is the bonus action,
Okay.
and my AC is increased by 2. That's the end of my turn.
Got it. One more of that same similar sound of the armor pieces clink off and fly down and land in front or next to Amelia. in front of Rain.
Jesus.
Shit.
All right, there's a lot of these guys just right in the front door.
Buckle in.
With the first attack doing swing to hit with a 9, which doesn't hit you.
Correct.
Second, finishing out with a total of 11.
Yep, does not hit.
Neither of those swing and a miss.
Good.
Grimtuck, you feel the kind of sap of strength behind you. You also see these odd armored creatures with this red mist kind of filling the void that where a body should be, kind of standing all around you.
Yeah, I also got stabbed in the back by a thing that made me feel not buff as fuck. So I'm gonna turn around.
The duster provides no protection.
Yeah, it's all fashion. It's no function.
The duster does nothing.
I will turn around, and I will fucking rage, and I will reckless attack on this motherfucker.
Okay.
Who is right here trying to jack my shit up. I'll reckless attack Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's something I would do. Oh, man. 19, and then plus 8, but minus 27, 22.
To hit?
Yeah.
Hits.
Yeah. And I'll just make my next shot. Oh, that's not going to be as good. That is 9 plus only plus 4.
Wait, let's swing out for the first one.
Okay, cool. Wait. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 10. 24.
So, Grimtuck wheels around at this thing now holding a base humanoid form, and as he does, he unsheaths in one swift motion his greatsword off his back and slams it down into the stairs through the creature, and as he does, you see it cut the shade in half, and it splits and mouths this scream of pain, but has no words or sound to say as it just...
Wait, how much damage did you do?
I remember already.
Okay.
more than it had.
Yeah. DM was keeping
I
track.
wanted reference, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Over 16, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Because it was 14, and then you did plus 10, so I
Yeah.
think it was 24.
Yeah, there we go.
With that, the creature just disappears.
Fucker! I will flank the one that is on Rain
Okay.
in that case, and I'll take my second shot at him.
So then which one disappeared? That one? Okay.
That one. And you see Grimtuck grab onto the banister and use it to kind of vault over. As he actually, I feel you just like grab onto the end of the banister and run up the stairs and vault over it to the back,
Hell yeah, I do.
catching this creature with flanking and swinging for the fences.
Still going reckless.
All day, every day.
Every
So reckless,
day
great
I'm reckless.
weapon. So that's 16, 17. Well, it's minus 5, so that's 3. So that's 19.
That
Ni-
does not hit.
19 does not hit.
Nope. Yeah, I should have not done that, but that's okay. So yeah, because that's minus 5, so it'd be plus 8.
So as you swing down, this creature's head kind of spins around, and its empty helm looks at you with that red mist, and you see its sword flick up and just allow your blade to slide across it as it kind of blocks your attack.
All right, cool, but fucker.
Did its head do it like an owl turn?
Yeah, just like a full spin 360. You hear the metal kind of grinding against itself, and then as it does, it turns back around in that same process.
And with my Great Weapon Master, I kill something. It's a bonus action, but Rage is also a bonus action.
so
So I
you-
can't do it this turn. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it.
Okay. From behind the creature that is in front of Metolius, from behind the shadow of its form, seems to wheel around and seems to get onto your side as it starts to swing.
Is that a different guy or the same guy?
It's a
You don't know.
here. You don't know.
I don't know. I'm just talking to myself.
It is a creature out of shadow that seemed to come from behind the pillar, wheels about, wriggles across the ground, and grows into the shape of Metolius as he reaches out and grasps upon him.
Don't Baratheon me, bro.
And does... That's 6. It does not hit
Thank
you.
God.
Yeah, because they do a lot of
You
mean
kind
stuff.
of, you kind of move out of the way as its black arm tendrils kind of wheel about, making no noise, but seemingly just wrap in back on themselves. Then another one goes up behind Elduin as it kind of wheels out behind the pillar.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
To hit you, Elduin, for a 12, which does not hit.
No, it does not.
You don't see... You see the movement of shadows behind the creature that's in front of you. And as it wheels about and tries to rise up, you duck just under as these long black tendrils whip over your head and try to grasp upon you. Speaking of, Elduin, it's your turn.
Bummer. All right. Well then. I am going to reach out to the armored fellow and cast Shocking Grasp on him.
Okay.
That is going to... Yeah, that's going to miss.
Is it?
It did not beat a 19, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
That was my one spell. I am going to... Damn. Use my action surge.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take the disengage action.
Okay.
And I'm going to move up the banister and kind of position myself a little bit behind Grimtuck, like trying to get the high ground as well.
Oh yeah, so you get up the first flight of stairs to the landing. You can move up
way?
the second step.
So that's up higher, right?
That
That's
is.
not
Yeah.
down. Oh, yeah. I'll move partially up the stairs, so I'm like kind of occluded.
Okay.
Do you want to go left
Behind
or right?
Grimtuck or
So if that's north, so
I'll go
East or west?
East or west?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
West.
west
Like here?
up the stairs. Yeah. Not enough that I can still see.
So Elduin disengages out of this kind of fray in the center. As he does,
28, 25.
you run up the stairs next to where Grimtuck had vaulted over. You go towards the western side.
Mm-hmm.
And as you rush up there, you prepare yourself to rain down whatever hell upon them you can.
So I guess I should ask, how much is this like when I get up to the upper level, is it like a balcony that I can just like see down? Oh yeah, then I would run further.
If you, for all you listeners at home, there's a dotted line noting where the balcony is, but over that you could see all of this in between.
Yeah, so I'll run up to like just past the turn towards the balcony from the stairs.
This is 30 feet.
Yep.
So
Yeah, so I'll run right there where I can look down and hopefully rain some.
There seems to be
some hell arrows.
Yeah, there seems to be. Actually, could you remove the page right next in front of you, Elduin? Yep, that one, please. Yeah, there we go. So we can cover a few things. We can cover that stuff, but you are there, effectively looking down upon the battlefield.
Ah.
So that is the upper balcony. There is a
Oh, I see.
One more
Okay.
square forward.
Yep. And there is a door
Yep.
next to where you've run past a door, and there is a door at the very end as well on this side. But you now stand high above everyone, about in total about 20 feet up from where you are.
Okay.
Looking down upon this fray. That brings it to Rain's turn. Rain, actually, Elduin, hey, roll me one more perception check, please.
That is a 13.
A 13. From this better vantage point, you notice something very interesting that you didn't notice from the lower floor. You notice that there is a rug where you were standing. and then we move to Amelia's
Where,
turn.
where I'm currently standing,
Where
or
you were standing, in the middle of the floor. Amelia, it's your turn.
It's not Rain's turn.
It is Rain's turn. I
Thank you.
apologize.
Does my sneak attack take the form of whatever damage I'm dealing with my weapon?
Yes.
Okay. Rain has a theory, and just can't remember if this, in real life this actually works or not, but I'm going to pull out the dagger that I got from Enoch that deals psychic damage.
Word.
And I am going to attack the one I'm flanking with Grimtuck.
Okay, so you whip around to stare this creature now in the face, which doesn't very much exist, but is there, as you stare into the red mist inside its helm.
Nah, his head's turned around.
No, it turned back around after.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, sorry.
Not gonna hit. That'd be a 14.
It does not, even with.
I am
advantage,
rolling. Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 5.
That does not hit.
Ting.
So yeah, you go in for the stab as you reach under, and the creature's arm almost robotically drops down and blocks with the side of its blade.
I'm rolling like garbage today. Well. Guess I can take a bonus action.
I disengage out the door.
Yep, and I,
I
run
run away.
far away.
I didn't sign up for an actual haunted house.
I thought it was gonna be some Goonies shit.
Where's the joy drum?
Wait, cunning action. Can I use it to take the dodge action?
Dash, disengage, and hide.
Hide. Okay, no.
That's all you can do.
Then I will stay where I'm at.
Okay, that is your turn. Bring it to Amelia's.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I
If
don't
you have an
wanna-
offhand, another dagger, you could make an
Oh, it's true. If I'm not using my bonus action anyway, I might as well make an offhand attack, huh? Well, then I'll attack with the other dagger, with
Okay.
the frost dagger. Do I still get to roll with advantage because I'm flanking?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You're just not going to add your modifier to the damage roll.
Okay. Still not gonna hit.
Nope.
That's a 3 and a 5.
But you would have gotten sneak attack.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would.
Yeah.
Because you're flanking.
It's just one attack per turn. So actually, if you get an attack of opportunity, you can sneak attack on it.
Okay.
Because Emily. And
Oh,
two-
I see what you're
Schooled
saying.
me
But if
on
I
that
use
one
my
pretty
sneak
hard.
attack on the
Yeah.
first turn, I wouldn't get to. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's really good to know.
It's
I don't
once
think I
per
understood
turn.
the mechanic.
Amelia, what are you doing? You do have one of these metal creatures in front of you.
Yes. So Amelia is going to step 5 feet south
Okay.
and kind of almost like back to back with Rain. But she's just kind of like her. You just see her like kind of like head tilt like with the mask on and like look at this thing as she like takes a step around it, and then she's just gonna reach up and like set a hand on its helmet,
Okay.
and then you hear this loud ring just erupt from her hand as she casts Toll the Dead on it.
Oh, nice. Okay, and that is a wisdom saving throw, if I'm not
Correct.
mistaken.
This
How
one
wise
has not
are
taken
you?
damage, though.
What's that?
This one it has not taken damage.
No, it has not.
Okay.
What's your DC?
17.
It makes it even.
Fucker.
Dang.
The ringing echoes through as you cast it in midst of this creature's empty body. But as it moves out, you see it doesn't even phase it or shake it.
Yep.
As it makes its saving throw.
Well, shit.
I said
Bong.
anything else?
No.
No. Okay. So as you finish your turn next to Rain, Amelia, out of the corner of your eye, Rain, you see something shift and move as the rug that Elduin had spied starts to wheel up and
Oh, God,
rush
damn
towards
it.
you. With a 8 to hit.
No.
It does not. It like lashes out at you, and actually here's my rug.
This is your rug.
Yeah,
Haunted
it's
fucking
good.
Man,
a
I
little
wish I would have
folded
known that
piece
was
of
happening.
paper.
I 3D printed one.
Damn it! I didn't want to. I didn't want to tell you.
Oh,
no,
of
that
course,
makes
of
sense.
course.
Yeah.
Fucking animated rug thing.
Here, we can actually fold it even more to make it a little less in the way. Here, you see.
Okay.
It's a piece of paper. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's a folded piece of paper for those at home.
Yeah, because I'm fancy as fuck, guys. I did like whatever image was on it before, but I don't need it. It doesn't do anything for me, and it missed, so it doesn't do anything else. On the other hand, Amelia, in front of you, shadows move as another one of these shades appear and ride up right next to you.
We should get the fuck
From
out of here.
the north towards you, towards the south. And it rises up in front of you and tries to grasp upon it. With a natural 20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah. Ain't good.
No, it's not.
That is 24 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit. But it's going to take 25 points of cold damage.
Boom!
Fucking asshole.
So as you take that, and I am going to take 3 points of your strength score from you. Your armor.
My super impressive strength.
Yeah, your super impressive thing. Hey, I mean, as long as it didn't hit you 0, we're good.
It doesn't, no.
But as your super impressive strength score,
I am wearing my gauntlets, so
I would say it knocks down your max, but once you take them off, you will still have the -3.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So if my total without my gauntlets hits 0, I'm done?
Yes. Does
Even
it?
if I have the gauntlets on?
If you have no.
Okay.
Once with the gauntlets on.
Okay.
As
That's
long
what I
as-
was asking. So if like my main number hits 0, I'm still okay.
Would I have?
No.
Okay. Woo!
No.
I was
my,
like, wait.
my strength's
I
not
didn't
that
think so.
low.
Just have to help you run up that mountain before.
You got polio before you started.
Yeah,
on this.
right?
Oh,
It's rough.
But
Yeah.
in the process of you responding to that in kind, as you reciprocate the damage it had given upon you, your armor of Agathis explodes in this shock of ice. As it does, it fills the black form with shards and crystals as it forms up into this oddly humanoid shape for just a moment. And as it does, it shatters and dissipates into nothing.
And after that hit, anybody would be able to see that the armor has now like shattered and cracked and is just like barely clinging on.
Yeah. Top of the
At
round.
1 point.
Yep.
That's another 25 points of damage. Because fucking that spell is awesome.
Top of the round. Metolius, the creature
That
wields.
wounded me thus.
Yeah, wields back and tries to continue to do so.
Oh god.
That is 23 to hit.
Yeah, sure.
Followed by, oh my god, damn it. Followed by 24.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm in danger.
And you all remembered your temp HP, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
One thing I
Forward
forgot
from
to do
that.
was use uncanny dodge on that first bit of damage, but that's fine. I'll remember next time.
You won't forget.
Yeah.
Next
19
time.
points of slashing damage
Together.
altogether.
Okay, thanks. Man, I'm gonna beat the fuck up today.
Followed closely behind by the second one, and for those at home, we have a figure on the field with 2 axes, which doesn't actually happen in real life, but the 2-axed wielding creature rises up and starts to fly high and kind of hover over the battlefield. As it does, it lands down next to Rain.
No.
Yeah,
On top of the rug?
on top of the rug.
No, good. It steps on the rug. Rug doesn't
I'm
like
cool
it.
with it. Rug doesn't care.
Same team, bro.
And takes 2 swings at Rain with a 14
Nope.
and a 12.
Nope.
So it swings wide over you. The rug is trying to shift under it, and it seems to put it off balance, allowing it not to hit you. That's canon. On the other hand, the creature behind you starts swinging, though. Which does have advantage. That's not in the box. That is 21.
That hits.
That hits. That is 6 points of slashing damage. The creature then wheels about. Its whole upper torso spins in a 180 and points towards you, Grimtuck, and starts to swing out at you.
Bring it.
Now taking 2 hands upon the longsword, it swings
Whoa.
down.
I mean,
For the record, I did uncanny dodge that one.
Okay,
And for the record, I did maintain concentration on my spell.
thank you, sir. 16 to hit you.
for the record, that doesn't hit me.
Hey, you do exactly what he did to you, and you do that badass hold of your greatsword against its swing, and you let it slide down your blade.
Oh yeah, he's fucked. So when one of us eventually hits one of these guys, they're gonna regret it.
Speaking of, Metolius, your turn.
Shadow Boy needs to go away, so I'll take my first strike at him.
Got it.
Well, that's a natural 20.
Yay!
So
It's a spicy
Finally, we
meatball.
got one.
So it's 16, so 8 radiant and 8 radiant. Or 8 physical, 8 radiant. And then another 8 physical. So that's 24 and 9 radiant total. So 33 points of damage.
33. I mean, this thing just explodes. You see it plaster itself against the wall for a moment, and then it just dissipates as it disappears.
That's good. And I turn my attention to the one menacing Amelia, and I will attack it because it's looking distracted.
Or the armor that's menacing me.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm gonna like keep an eye on this guy to my
Yep.
my right.
Which you will get
but-
flanking.
Yep. Okay, 28 to hit.
28 hits.
15 points of damage. 2 of it's radiant, if that matters.
It does not, or seemingly does not.
Does it? Or wait.
Nothing seems to come of it other than the fact that you actually break off pieces of the armor. Now, the pauldrons upon its shoulders shatter and fall to the ground, leaving only the red mist holding its arm loosely in place.
The first one I struck, did it do? How does it look afterward?
Missing an arm.
Right. Okay. So
But same basic principle.
significant, but not.
Significant damage, but same
Okay.
basic principle as it seems to hold its form,
Okay.
even with armor not there.
Cool. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Followed closely by the creature that is harrying Amelia and Rain. And it now takes its opportunity to swing. It actually takes the opportunity to swing at Rain as it sees its companion on the opposite side of her. It decides to go straight for the attack. With a 17?
Matches.
Matches. Gotcha. A 17 with a 11 points of slashing damage,
Got it.
followed by a second attack. That's 23.
Yes.
That's 5 points of slashing damage for the second.
16 altogether.
2 giant slashes with its longsword, hefting it out with one arm. You see its arm kind of move freely with the longsword in hand, only held by the gauntlet that's still kind of kept aloft by that red mist, and it brings it down in this odd like arc upon you. But it does twice. Followed by Grimtuck.
This is the same round of combat that I already used the uncanny dodge, right?
Yes,
So I
you use
can't
the
do it
uncanny
again.
dodge
Got
last
it.
round.
Resets at your turn.
Oh, it resets on my turn, not top of the round.
It's
Got
not
it.
top around. It's your turn.
Not a problem.
Grimtuck.
Okay. Ghost Boy over there, and then the one right behind Rain. Who do I'm gonna take a shot since I have flanking against the guy who has his back to me.
Yeah.
With my giant slayer, great sword. Still reckless. That is. I'm not fucking around this time, so no great weapon. It's 26.
That hits. That hits.
You don't need to reckless. You have advantage.
Oh, well then, there we go.
Yeah. If you're already flanking, you don't really need to reckless.
That's true. I do.
Okay.
Because I'm going to need it in a minute.
Yeah. If you're attacking anything else.
8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for this guy.
Okay.
And then for Ghost Boy over there.
You slash a piece of the armor in the.
Oh no, I'm
kind
in the
of
same spot I was at. I'm not
But this
moving.
guy is like 10 feet away.
No,
from
the
him.
one that's in between Rain and I.
Oh.
You
that's-
just continue slashing the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you
that's
said
what-
you
no.
sounded like you made it. You.
I was just doing inventory in my brain.
Oh,
Sorry.
never mind.
I thought you
So.
meant the shadowy figure when you said
Oh, he's coming
ghost
up
guy.
next.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Continue.
Oh, I'm gonna
You
chuck a
slashed its-
lightning javelin at Shadow Boy.
Okay. Ah, that's how.
Yeah.
Got it. What you had done is slash the chest plate on
Checks
the
out. Math checks out there.
Mm-hmm.
on the red misted armor, and it kind of broke in two, and it's just kind of hovering there.
Nice. And then Shadow Boy,
Shadow
because
boy.
he does bad things. It's gonna get a
Shadow
lightning
boy does
javelin.
bad things. Got it.
It's fun to do bad things.
Not great, but it's not bad. 16.
16 hits.
Woohoo! Okay, so first javelin damage, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
Okay.
damage, and then 5, 10, 11, 12 lightning damage.
You pierce the creature, and it goes basically right through as it slams into the wall behind it.
Pillar.
Yeah, as it slams into the pillar behind the creature, you see its form explode as the shock of electricity goes through after the actual pressure of the javelin itself. Then it kind of reforms in a very loose pattern and still is standing.
God damn it. Well, that's, I didn't kill anything, so I
Yep.
believe that is my turn.
Okay. Then we move to that creature,
Oh,
who
good.
is going to float over to Grimtuck.
Like you just moved him there because you knew what was happening.
I mean, if I was a dungeon master, I would probably attack the thing that just did a massive amount of damage to the monster.
Someday you will be. You just gotta keep that.
Oh, I'll keep that in mind.
I just meant here, right now.
Blood boy.
I got your blood.
God damn it.
Stole your blood.
It's offensive.
I know, that's why I love it.
You did reckless, correct?
Oh, I did.
Okay. Because that changed it from a 7 to a 19, so 23.
Oh, that hits then. That sucks a lot
It does, actually.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, it does. That is 3, 4, 5 points of necrotic damage.
So rounded down to 2.
Yes?
I'm raging.
Are you? Oh, you are raging.
Yeah, of course.
Wait, necrotic doesn't-
damage doesn't get.
Yeah, it
rounded
does.
down.
Psychic is the only one that does
That's
it.
right, that's right.
Oh.
That's the one I always get you with.
Yeah.
But you do feel that sap of power as your strength is reduced by 4 more points.
4?
Oh,
You did 4 2 nights in a row?
Holy shit.
Jesus fucking God damn it.
It's almost half your fucking strength score.
Yep.
Uh,
Jesus, you've dropped me down by
Shit.
fucking 8 points.
yeah,
That is a lot.
Shit.
it is a lot.
That's a-
Elduin,
That throws a lot of my shit out of whack.
Oh, fuck, man.
above you.
This is not good.
As you stand above the entire crowd, you see all of this going on as your friends are harried on all sides. What do you do?
I notch an arrow
Yeah,
and I fire it.
yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot at the.
I'm gonna go a little off base here, but I fire an arrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the guy who
Oh, shit.
is behind Metolius first.
Okay.
I'm gonna try a thing, which is I'm gonna do sharpshooter.
Okay.
It probably won't work because they have really high AC, but we're gonna see.
Basically, the guy that's farthest away from you, correct?
Yeah, the farthest away, standing next to the rug.
Got it.
Yeah, that's a 15.
15 does not hit. Your arrow bounces off the hard
I
armor.
would like to redirect that.
Yeah, of course. Bounces off and stops in midair
So,
like a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
continues.
I'm gonna fling it around at the shadow Harry
Got
and
it.
Grimtuck,
Please.
and it's going to be a full thing for 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Wow.
Oh, man. My strength score went from a +5 to a +1.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so that's
Luckily, it's not negative yet.
18 points of damage.
It-
There's 6 cold in
Sure.
there.
Upon As the arrow wheels about and connects in this shadowy creature, it pierces straight through the form, and the form just explodes and
Perfect.
is gone.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, get
I
that
will
guy off the
then
board.
take my second shot.
Yes,
I will not be sharpshooting this one.
got it.
I'm gonna aim at the same armored homie.
Okay, armored homie.
That is gonna miss. And third shot.
Yep.
That's an 18.
18 does not hit.
Okay. Well, I am done.
Okay. Elwin has now removed the shade from the room, but not the armor. Rain, what are you doing? You are now harried on all sides by these things.
Yeah.
Except for Amelia.
So.
Man.
First.
You ever seen a barbarian with a strength score of 12?
Have now.
Deep push-ups, bro.
I would say,
I'll push you around, kid.
Grimtug, you feel like your armor, like your clothing and all of the like accoutrements kind of sag as you lose mass.
I lose mass?
Yeah, dog.
I figured I just had like the flu.
I feel like you feel the strength. You see the strength removed from Grimtug.
Oh, that sucks. I'm not down with
Yeah.
that.
You're unswole.
I wouldn't say fully unswole. A 12 score plus 1 is decent.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's in
Maybe not
shape.
for maybe not for a half orc. You
He's
are
fit.
You're
Bullshit.
fit.
Scrawny though.
I know, right? Could bulk up a little.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Good God, Rain, what you do?
All right. First things first. I'm going to attack the one that I am flanking with Grimtuck.
Yeah.
With the psychic dagger.
With the psychic dagger.
Much better. That will be a 22.
That hits.
Okay. It's between 19 and 22.
And I get sneak
Or
attack.
between 20 and 22.
So that'll be 5, 6.
Did you roll a psychic die too?
14, 19, 24 psychic damage.
24.
Yeah. Oh no, then plus my 29 psychic damage.
Okay. As you stab through, you break through the breastplate of this creature, and you just rend it asunder, leaving just the open chest now of this red mist that kind of holds the arms and lower torso all to kind of together, but barely. What else are you doing?
Yeah, bonus action.
I am really scared to stay where I'm at right now.
Yeah, so you probably
You're
should.
in the kill box.
So
That's what I would
I
call that.
am going to bonus action disengage and
Head east.
West, back to the kitchen? Behind
no,
me?
definitely not back to
I'm just
the
throwing out
kitchen.
ideas. I'll shut up.
How high up is the balcony?
20 feet.
20 feet.
feet. Okay. 10, 15. And then the other shadowy guy's over there.
Wait, no, there are no
That's-
more
No shadow
No.
boys.
Oh, I thought that was another shadow
That's
guy.
my figure.
That's Medalia.
It just has no paint on it.
Oh,
Or it
fair.
has just black
Got
paint
it.
on it. So I can see how you'd be
But that
picking
is that who's that there? Is that another?
That's an armored guy.
armored guy.
Okay. I will. I'm just gonna flip around the stairs here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna like stay on the landing for now.
Okay. You rush up the stairs. You're now standing about 10 feet up above the battleground below you. As you have the balconies on either side. Elduin is up high on the balcony to your west.
And I use my bonus action to disengage,
Yeah.
so that's all I can do.
Yeah. That it is. That it is. Amelia. Rain has departed from in front of you, leaving 3 of these armored individuals. Yeah, all kind of looking your way.
Yep, they sure are.
They sure are.
In that case, Amelia's going to move 10 feet to the north
Okay,
I felt like
you
that
would,
was a chess move.
Oh, I would get
Like,
it.
You will get an attack of opportunity from the guy in the back.
Shit balls.
oh dang.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Doing it.
Doing it live. Fucking plus 15 doesn't hit you.
15 matches my
Oh,
AC.
matches.
Oh no.
It's
Wait.
25 points cold damage.
She sure does.
Let's see. That is 17, really. So yeah, it still hits you.
Yeah, and it takes 25.
Yep.
Oh yeah. One sec.
Fuck that guy.
You take 8 points of slashing damage, and respond in kind.
I can
1,
live
2,
with that.
3. As your Armor Vagathis erupts once again, this creature takes. Oh yeah, no. This your armor explodes onto it, and you see the mist inside of it freeze up into one solid mass, and then crumble to the ground
I was hoping that
as
would
it
happen.
just dies. The
just
armor
dies.
pieces leaving just lifeless husks upon the ground. All of the red and all of the life inside of it gone.
And so as Amelia moves to the other side of the one that she had already walked around, she walks back onto the other side of it, and she's again going to reach up and like place her hand on the helmet and turn his helmet into a bell as it just rings out as she casts Toll the
Got
Dead
it.
again.
This time, this creature has been injured.
Sweet.
Wisdom 17, you said?
Yep.
That's a 7.
All right.
Pull it.
That's
Suck
a
it.
lot of d12s.
That's a lot.
14 points of necrotic damage.
That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
16. Nope, it's 14. I can't remember.
You see the cracks upon the helm start to grow and break as under it almost rusts in your hands.
Ooh, that's cool.
Dope. And then for my bonus action, Amelia is going to reach out and hold a hand towards Grimtuck, and this radiant light is just going to like shine in a beam towards him as she's going to give you some hit points.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Damn, nice.
16 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's back to full.
Let me just double check. I don't think I get anything extra on
How are your
that.
pecs doing?
Huh?
How are your pecs doing?
I could definitely not skip the gym the next couple days.
Your calf's like hella skinny, bro.
I'm self-conscious
Yeah.
of them.
I'm curious if this is the kind of thing we can sleep off. If we need like legit healing.
Yeah, 16. That's it.
Tight, I'm back to full. Thanks, bro.
So, as this all kind of goes down, after you're done, Amelia, Metolius, at your feet, you see this odd oblong thing kind of fluctuate and rummage towards you, just making it to you,
The rug?
the rug.
Okay. It like pulls itself out from under this guy.
Yeah.
Comes on over and tries to smother me.
I'll give him a dexterity saving throw. He missed. It wheels itself out underneath the guy
As
and
it
it falls
falls?
prone. Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Careful, you're being attacked by fabric.
The rug.
Chafes.
That is non-natural 20 to hit you.
Non-natural 20? That does not hit me. I have an armor class of 22 right now.
So the rug kind of wheels up and tries to capture you in its grasp, and you just smack it away. And as you, this loud thud of fabric as it hits the ground.
I'll whap it with my shield. So bad rug.
Bad. It's
No
supposed to-
jumping.
God damn it. Followed closely at the top of the round by the creature who is standing to your east, Metolius, as he swings his long sword
Yup.
down upon you. That is a total of 12, followed up by a 24.
Yeah, the 24 hits.
That is 7 points of slashing damage as he brings down.
Fucking balls.
Wow.
I just realized I was supposed to take half damage from that fucking shadow. Oh well.
7 points.
7
Okay.
points.
Okay.
The creature that is prone rises off the ground.
I make my concentration check.
Sick. And just rises off the ground in this almost levitating-esque motion as he rights himself and goes straight at you, Rain. I apologize.
Does it just like
It just
vertical itself?
almost like in Stardust,
Yeah.
where the dead body at the end just like and just heads straight to Rain, almost without moving a limb. Floats over and swings its longsword at her. That is 14.
Nope.
Followed by a 15.
Nope.
Didn't think so. You're fine. Going to Metolius.
This thing next to me, I really hate it.
He's been beating you up.
Yeah,
I tried to help, but I missed.
it's okay. 27 to hit.
Hits.
$14 slashing plus 3 radiant plus 5 lightning.
So 18 altogether.
No, sorry. It was 14 plus 8, so 22
22.
points of damage total.
You cut off a whole nother chunk of armor. Now, only one leg and one arm remain upon this husk of
I have
a
attacked
shell.
it again. That's a 19. That's gonna miss.
Does miss. But stand there almost in pieces, held only by this mist inside of it.
All right. I'm gonna use a bonus action to drink a potion.
Sure. Amelia, the creature in front of you now takes a swing as it turns towards you in that kind of robotic fashion. It raises its sword and swings down upon you.
I'm gonna drink a greater.
Greater? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here. You roll your thing first. Ooh! Nice!
I'm so good at potion rolls. So that is 16 plus 3, 19 points of
Damn.
healing.
Yeah.
I rolled one below max.
That is 15 to hit you.
Matches.
Matches? Yeah. That is 12 points of slashing damage. Followed closely by a second swing of... That is 19 to hit you. And that is 10 more points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Grimtuck. There's a creature to your to the east, running, basically hovering above the stairs, slashing at Rain. There's a creature to the north in front of you, as well as a rug that seemingly starts flipping around Metolius.
I'm being menaced by a rug.
Yeah, and this guy and Amelia's getting fucked up. Just a brief cursory look. I imagine Amelia and Metolius both look pretty fucking wrecked up.
Then neither of them look great. I don't think Rain looks pretty good either, from what I... Not bad.
I don't look too terrible.
All right.
I think Amelia's probably gotten the brunt. of
Okay,
a
then
lot
I'm
of
gonna
it.
go flank.
No. I was at like 41 just a second ago.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So this guy's like 5 feet above me, 10 feet above me. The guy's
5 feet.
All right, take your fucking opportunity attack, jerk off. That means I'm.
That's a 22 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
You asked, man.
Yep.
That is a total of
took a potion and rolled
9
one.
points of damage.
So down to 4.
Are you gonna attack the rug?
No, I'm gonna attack. I'm flanking the one with Amelia.
You are playing though.
So I'm gonna take 2 swings at him.
Do
with my
it!
giant slayer, great sword. That is a not natural 20.
Non-natural 20 hits.
Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
That's fucking paltry.
Still standing. Not looking great, but still there.
So that hits then. The second one does for
Okay.
sure. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9
9.
with the second one.
You rush forward and take 2 giant slashes out of this creature, but it still stands
Fuck
in
it.
place.
Just let me kill something.
Hey, man.
Try it.
If I didn't
You
take
were
all
so
your
weak.
strength.
Yeah, and just so weak.
It's a nice strength you got there. Somebody did something.
What are you
good.
some kind of
just-
level 2 barbarian?
Not even level 2 barbarians are way buffer than me. I was buffer than this at level 2 by a lot. By a lot. All right, that's what I got. That's
Okay.
that's all I got.
You got some? You got some?
That would have
Elderman.
been
You weak
Yeah.
green
that would have
wolf.
been 8 extra damage.
Below you. Again, the melee continues.
That round.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the arrow at the one that is in front of Amelia. That
Just
Grimtruck.
sword
I'm
got
gonna-
really
I'm
heavy.
gonna try to kill steal
Yeah.
from
Fucking-
Grimtruck.
this sword was always this heavy. It's fucking big.
I'm not
Such a
sharpshooter.
big sword, dude.
All right.
Fucking heavy as shit.
It misses. I'm gonna re-roll it against the one behind Metolius.
Got it.
Yeah, his armor's really tough. Watch out. Oh, it's hard to hit these
That
guys.
one misses. I'm gonna take my second shot at the first one, which
Okay.
is in front.
The one in front of Grimtuck.
Yeah.
Between Grimtuck and Amelia.
Yep.
Got
mhm.
it.
There we go. 28 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Great. I rolled a 2 and a 4 for my first 2 attacks.
Jesus.
We're not rolling well.
No.
Let's fight as a team.
It's a great start to the Ghost House guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm about 50%.
Well, that's better. So that's 5 cold damage and 11 magical piercing damage.
Did you see something? As you fire that second shot down upon it, you just connect straight through the top of the helmet, and it burrows its way down into the foot, and the whole pieces of armor just crumple to dust. Nothing is left. None of the red mist. Only
Yeah.
chunks of armor lay on the ground.
I softened him up.
Mm-hmm.
It just
All right.
ragdolls. in
I'm
the-
going to take my third shot at the one that is behind Metolius.
Got it.
Amelia just breathes a sigh of relief.
Ah,
Fuck.
N-
the gods.
not sharpshootering. 25 to
25
hit.
hits.
All right, sweet. I'm going to use make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Sending somebody on a trip.
No,
Oh.
that would be a charisma save.
Got it.
It rolled a 6.
Great, that fails.
Yeah.
So shadow arrow. So it can't see anything further than 5 feet away from it,
Okay.
and it's also going to take more damage
Okay.
From just you? Or
from just me. Like
Okay.
I'm going to do psychic damage to
Got
it.
it.
Okay.
All right. Wow. Okay. Well, so it takes 5 points of psychic damage and 6 points of magical piercing damage.
As you connect with that second arrow, you see the shadow kind of envelop the red mist inside. And as it does, as the arrow pierces through the back of the creature, it just in the same kind of does that explosion as pieces of armor rain down.
Woo!
Nice. Way to kill steal the fuck out of it. But it's okay.
And I'm done.
The important part is we're not getting
Rain.
blasted.
You're standing in front of a hovering individual who is trying to slash at you as well.
Wait, I'm
You are
not
not.
flanking. Okay.
Grimtuck moved away.
And wait, is Grimtuck's 5 feet away from the animated carpet
Yeah.
Yes.
He's not within melee with it.
with the carpet?
But the carpet he is.
Yeah. Animated carpet feels like a derogatory slur for a rug.
Just an animated carpet. It really is a rug. We're just being mean.
Yeah.
You're a lowly doormat.
I guess in my head I'm thinking magic carpet.
Yeah.
Is like where my head's
Definitely
at.
wants to take you on a ride.
5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20. Can I? If I bonus action disengage with the guy in front of me, can I flank with the carpet?
With
5, 10, 15.
No.
You could just throw a knife at it.
Oh no, I guess because there's probably I'd have to go down the stairs to the corner and then down.
Is the carpet prone? No, it's
the carpet is not prone.
Oh,
Can
well,
a carpet be prone?
I think it's always prone until it's animated.
Right.
At that point, it ceases
It
to
probably
be prone.
can't be prone. Can't be prone.
Yeah.
Really, since it floats, I would guess.
Carpet doesn't float. Carpet runs along the ground.
Whatever.
That's
I'll
even
just-
creepier that it doesn't float.
Oh.
That bothers me more.
I always imagine that it floats, but I kind of like the fact that it like
Walks?
scuttles across.
I like
the
that
ground.
less.
That's kind of
Like, that's creepy.
yeah. That's why it's
If
cool.
a carpet gets up and walks at me,
Yeah.
I'm terrified. But if it floats at me, I'm
If
mystified.
a carpet runs at you like the ring girl.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just gets up. It just like cinches itself, kind of like the carpet from Aladdin, and runs on the four edges.
I don't like that.
It scuttles.
It does go.
What are you doing?
Okay, a question.
You also,
From my
don't-
perspective, when I did the psychic damage, it seemed like it did any more than it would have. Like, did it seem like it was hurt especially by the psychic damage?
It does not. It seemed like you did a lot of damage with it.
Okay, but not like a.
Also, at the moment, the carpet is risen up like a snake. So maybe it can be prone, but it is not lying on the ground right now.
Okay.
So
Tassels.
Yeah.
I will just pull out my rapier,
Okay.
and then maybe offhand the psychic dagger,
Okay.
and I will attack the thing in front of me.
Okay.
Even though I won't get sneak attack, but
Do
it's
it.
fine.
Do it.
21.
One hits.
Yeah. So that'll be, oh my god, minimum damage. 7.
Okay. 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Got it.
And then
You stab into the creature. This is now, this creature finally takes a bit, and you seem to crack the breastplate as you stab through it, but it holds its form.
yeah, I'll use my offhand attack as well.
Okay.
Nope.
No?
11.
As you remove the rapier, as you try to stab in with the dagger, the armor is just too hard, and you miss catching purchase on it, and just slides off.
Got it. And that was my bonus action. If I move, I get an attack of opportunity, so I will stay put.
Excellent. Amelia, it is your turn. You are no longer being harried on all sides.
Yes. Good.
Or on any.
Yeah. You do
Amelia is going to grab her book out of its holster, and it falls open to a page, and she points at this carpet as she casts Firebolt.
Okay.
So fuck this thing.
Singe it.
Be gone.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Ooh. Oh, so that's like 30.
So that's 30 right off the top.
Oh.
Oh my
This
god.
carpet is not
Oh
having
my god.
No, stop! He's already dead.
An additional 11, so 41 points.
As you throw a firebolt out, it
Very
connects.
weak roll.
It breaks straight through the center of the carpet, and you see the entire thing start to catch fire. That kind of ember grow as, like, if you burn the center of paper, as it grows out to the sides and finally gets to the edges, and just all of it falls to dust.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Thank God that was a natural 20, because I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3 on 3d10s.
Wow. Okay. Anything else? You can remove the carpet token. Thank you.
Which, again, for the audience at home, is a folded piece of paper.
Yes. A ripped, folded piece of paper. Thank you.
We're classy here.
I
Nothing
know.
but the best.
Nothing.
It died as it lived.
No, that's
Ain't nobody burned it.
that's gonna be it.
Okay. Brings it to the top of the round. We go to the creature in front of you, Rain.
Yep.
Begins its assault once again. That is 12 to hit.
Nope.
And 10 to hit.
Nope.
It does not make its assault to hit. Metolius, it is your turn.
I am going to attack it. I'm flanking, I assume.
Yes. It is hovering effectively 5 feet above you, but between you and Rain, you are flanking it. At an angle.
26.
Hits.
11, slashing, 4 radiant, so 15 plus 5 lightning, so 20 points total.
You just connect into it, and your it erupts as pieces of it start falling off. It's still standing, but now holding its form just barely.
Even with advantage, I couldn't roll above a 10. So I miss on the second one.
Okay.
Darn it. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
Got it. Going to Grimtuck.
All right, I'm gonna definitely flank this guy and just.
I
Right.
guess I will actually move out of the way. 'Cause
Sure.
I probably couldn't. I will take an attack of opportunity.
Got it. Got you, boo.
120%.
Did not make it.
Okay.
11 does not hit you.
All right, just giant slayer. I'm just gonna bat him out of the air if I
Okay.
can. Yeah.
The windmill slam directly down.
Yeah.
Spike him.
Try to. Natural 20. I needed that.
Oh man.
You know what? I need something to make me feel good about myself. So we're just going Orcish Fury on this. So that'll be 8d6.
Oh,
Wow.
Plus 12, right?
Huh?
Plus 12.
Yeah.
Maximize the first one.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
it's not 20.
that's right. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so 2d6 plus all of this, because that would be 12, and then 11, which is 23, and then 6 would be
29.
29, and then, hold on, yeah, it's 8, so 4 more dice. So we're just doing, no, 2 more dice. So the first 2 are max.
29.
And plus 6.
So
35.
20, 35 plus 1.
No, plus
Plus rage.
5 damage on top of that.
That's including rage.
Yeah.
26.
So
no. 40.
Oh, sorry.
Grimtuck rolls up to this creature and just takes his momentum, as it is slightly hard to lift his sword, and uses that momentum and just brings it straight down like a guillotine through the creature, and it just bursts and flies all across the way, leaving the bits and pieces lifeless upon the ground.
You just carve into the step.
Oh, I
below it.
demolished the fucking stairs
That's
because
like
I
the
can't
second
pull my
attack
swing.
that's hit the stairs.
Yeah, I can't pull my swing, so it's not like cool Guts Berserk style, which it normally would do, where my sword would just be hovering. No,
Just,
this
like,
one
left, right
hits
above
the
the stair.
fucking ground.
Yeah. You put a foot down and wheel it back as you see this giant slash in the stone stairs.
What the fuck?
Can
I
I
get my fucking javelin?
Yeah, go get your javelin.
I'm going to quickly look around to make sure that there's nobody else.
There seems to be nobody else.
Okay.
That you can tell.
Is everyone all right?
No.
I don't feel great.
That was fucking weird. I feel really not myself.
Can
You
I
don't look yourself.
assess Grimtuck's situation?
Sure.
Okay.
Roll I guess, an Arcana check.
Okay. It would be the same as a wisdom check
Sure.
or like
As
a
a
medicine check. Yeah.
Hey, Elduin, you should come back over here.
14.
Oh.
14.
It's kind of this place is creepy, and the floor tried to kill us.
That's a rug, Grimtuck. It's not
It
a
seems
floor.
that whatever those shadowy creatures were seemed to literally pull the strength from his body. And that
Can I ascertain how to return his strength with my
roll a nature check.
my profession?
Yeah.
I just need to like walk it off or
Oh,
something.
that's pretty good. An 18.
18.
Just gotta like go.
With
I don't know.
You do know these creatures. You know that they are named shadows, as far as you can tell. These creatures pull that strength from them to try to feed its power. The strength will return to Grimtuck, but only after resting. It seems that if you take a few hours, your strength returns to you.
So short.
Short or seemingly long rest.
Okay. As he takes a rest. Okay.
Okay.
If you give it time, your strength will return. But
Like-
we should.
How much time you thinking?
I don't feel great either.
Enough time to bandage our
Alright.
wounds?
Yeah, fuck this place. We'll come back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that was, like, the welcome party.
It was a lot. Let's go back to the ship and take a nap.
Yeah.
It's already docked. We know where it is.
I mean, if you want.
We want to take a nap here?
Should we just
What-
take a moment?
Like, why not just bind our wounds and be on our way?
Oh. All right. Like, you just keep going through this place?
Well, yeah, I have resources at my disposal left, but we should just probably tend to our wounds before we move on.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fine.
That's
Yes,
fine.
I would
if that's
absolutely
what everyone
need
thinks.
some sort of rest before we
I
continue.
mean, I'm alright, but if, like, you guys are gonna just, like, take in a second.
Should we go outside or should we do that in here
Sit on the stairs.
and go out back?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down.
All right, cool.
I mean,
I think I need to sit down.
with any luck, that was just, you know, they put a lot up front, so people don't make it in. Maybe that was the worst of it.
All right, yeah. I'm going to sit downstairs. You guys, if I nod off, just wake me up. Just kind of fucking tired.
I will say, considering that was the foyer, in my headcanon is that the animated rug was actually a welcome mat.
Grimtuck now knows and hates what foyers are.
Only traumatic experiences with them.
Yep. We've never had Lux with foyers.
I will.
It was the foyer and the last yay.
Oh no.
I will.
Would anybody like some healing?
I could do with. I have some wounds.
I mean, I'll
Amelia
probably
will
be
walk
fine,
over
just-
and cast Cure Wounds on you.
Oh boy. Yeah? What level would that be at?
5th.
Let me feel the light. Praise it.
Yeah.
21.
It's pretty good.
It's okay.
Takes me to 80.
Not great for how many dice I rolled.
84. Thank you.
And then after that, Amelia just like feels drained and is just gonna find a place to sit down.
Okay. You all kind of take a moment to rest. Eldon, do you come downstairs?
Yeah, sure.
She's
But I'm gonna
I
stay
use
on the
wounded
landing.
dice for the
Hit
record.
dice.
Okay, so you kind of stand next to Rain.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the sitch.
Sure, sure.
I'm probably the least hurt of everyone here,
Yes.
so I'm
I'm gonna
feeling
roll.
more responsible on guard while they're
Okay.
binding their wounds.
Every time. Alright, I get 3 health back.
I'm gonna roll. We are taking a rest, right?
Short
Short
rest.
rest. Short rest.
So I want to
yeah.
use a hit dice. I'm gonna use a second hit dice. Hey, there we go.
Yeah, I used 3 hit dice for the
And
record.
Grimtuck, as time passes and you take your short rest, you feel your body swell once again
Oh, cool.
as your strength is.
Well. You're swell again.
You feeling swell?
I came back to me like I'm feeling like myself again. That fucking sucked. How do I look? I'm okay.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
That's good. You should arm wrestle Metolius and see if your strength's back.
I mean, I'm not. We need his morale up.
I see your confidence has returned.
You do feel the sword lighter in your hand once again.
Okay.
While after binding my wounds, I would like to take a look around this room, which I was attempting to do before the.
Would you also like to pour some aloe on that sick bird? Sorry.
Ow.
Good, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Woo!
It's like first degree.
We need that aloe.
I am just as capable of beating Grimtuck as he
Absolutely.
is of me.
100%. Now, where are
Track
you
record
going?
would disagree.
Matolius, where would you like to go? Are you going on the looking
I'm just
around?
looking around this room.
This room, you notice what seems to be a decent layer of dust, and you even hear the sounds of kind of water dripping somewhere
Upstairs.
seemingly. It doesn't seem to come from the rooms around you. There is 2 doors on the east side and 2 doors on the west, opposite sides of which is the north is the entry door that you all tried to get in and were unable to, it seems. East and west seem to have 2 doors respectively.
What do you guys think? Should we keep going? I feel a lot better now, but I don't know.
As do I.
The night is young.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Might as well clear it out in one go, right?
Fuck yeah.
Press
If
on.
we can.
I'm gonna open this door first.
Oh shit, I'll be right there with him just because that last place was fucky.
So as our rest ends, Amelia's eyes flash white, and everybody gets 10 more temp.
Yes!
Woo, giggity.
Okay.
Wow, we all recovered pretty well, this squad. Like,
true.
as far as short resting
It's
it.
true.
Matolius, you open the door and may remove that
Oh, yeah.
piece of...
This index card right
Yep,
here.
that index card right there can be removed.
The fog of war lifts.
Again, Rain is keeping her eye out for anything that looks old and very valuable and
Yes.
small.
And Grimtuck's right behind me. So
Yep. As you walk into this room, or look into this room,
I'll walk in.
as you walk into this room, it is dark. No windows on it specifically, but you notice at the far end a large hearth, and then 2 very dilapidated couches, a small chair at the very far end, and a bit of, and what seems to be a table in the center of all of this. There also seems to be basically a serving table on the opposite side from where the door is, where you're standing, and all of it covered in an exceptionally thick layer of dust.
Should I fuck up the furniture? You think it's gonna try to attack us?
Well, it hasn't yet. I think we're fine.
No, the rug did.
No, well, I don't count a rug as furniture.
I don't really know what to do. Okay. I get it. I just don't know. I just want
It's
to be...
more of a foyer.
I fucking hate foyers.
What you do notice is above the fireplace, there's a smaller painting in a kind of elaborate frame. This one seemingly is the same 2 figures you saw prior, but in this there's a third, a woman, sorry, that seems to stand next to Silas and the small child in between the 2.
Are they clustered in age?
Silas and the woman seem to be the same age, while obviously the child is very young.
What does she look like?
Well, she seemingly has a stark red hair. Though other features, she seems to be well dressed. She also seems to catch your eye as having a very similar jawline.
Wait,
Silence.
remind me, what color is Silence's hair?
It's red.
Great, thank you.
But other than that, it just seems to be the same gathering of people with an extra, a third, in just a different position. This time now in front of the manor.
Oh. I mean, this looks like just an empty room.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of dust on everything, but...
Yeah.
Is it worth going through it, taking a look?
I don't think so.
Hey, Eldwin, do that wind thing.
Oh, God.
Just give it a shot. I just kind of want to see how much dust is in here.
Oh,
That seems ill-advised.
no. I
Fine.
like being able to breathe.
I mean, you could hold your breath. That's fine, whatever. Just thought it'd be funny.
I'm leaving.
I'm fine.
Matolius pushes past.
I'll
What does
follow.
this area look like now that we've destroyed all these things? Like, does it look equally as dilapidated and dusty in this foyer, or
The foyer doesn't look as dusty. It does definitely look dilapidated. The banister on the stairs, as well as the rail on the above, seems old and worn.
okay?
But the room itself is not as dusty. Interestingly, it also could have been just your footwork kicking it all up.
Is there a lot of dust hanging in the air in the shafts of moonlight?
There isn't.
There isn't. Okay. It's not very dusty in here, but it's dusty in there.
Hearing that, Amelia's gonna go peek in the door.
Behind you?
What?
Behind you?
No, in the door that they were just in.
Oh, yeah. Amelia runs over behind Grimtuck and looks in to see a room exactly as I explained. A room with two old, decrepit couches, a chair rotten with age.
Can I step in the room and see if there seems to be like anything out of place or anything like that?
Roll investigation check. Actually, roll a perception check because you don't know exactly what you're looking for.
10.
10? Nothing seems weirdly out of place. This seems like this room has been nigh untouched.
Okay.
What do you think, Rain?
I don't know. Wait, is there any doors in this room? I'm not even in there yet, am I?
No.
I mean, you
Oh, in
can
this
be if you
room.
want to be.
I just meant as I walk down to the middle of the room, I would just ask, what do you think?
Like, about this place?
Yeah, or where do you think we should go next?
So there are 2 unopened doors on the first floor. There does seem to be 3 unopened doors on the upper floor.
I'm gonna go try another door.
On the first or second floor?
First floor. I mean, I think we should clear out
Rain
the first floor first.
walks down
right?
the stairs. Are you going for the east? There's one door, and to the west there's another.
Northwest or southeast?
Yep.
Let's go northwest.
Okay. Northwest. You open the door with a loud...
Oh, we want to take away the index card?
Yes, please. With a loud creak. You open to find a large dining room.
Oh, shit.
This, with a huge...
I don't walk in. I just open the door.
Okay.
By the way.
On the far side, your
Like
your
the
dark
style.
vision catches enough of the moonlight shining in to see that along the wall, a large painting of what looks to be a hunt. A stag running away from horsed people upon horses with hounds at their feet. You also...
Fucking rich people.
yeah. A long table that fills up most of the center of the room, surrounded by broken and worn chairs, almost seemingly broken with age. They seemingly crumbled right where they sat. This room also seems to be caked in a thick layer of dust.
That was my next question. And it's kind of call back to everyone. There's a dining room over here.
I'll go take a look.
Does it have a gaudy painting?
Yeah, it does. Guess what it's of?
I don't know. That guy and a kid.
Bunch of rich people hunting a deer.
You could just go hunt the deer.
I
Why would
know.
you make a picture? All right, anyways. That's weird.
Okay, so Amelia, you run back over to look into the room that Rain just went in. Are you doing anything? Same thing? Are you doing a perception check to do a perception check, please? Then
12.
you do not notice anything out of place in this room as well. Though there is a separate door that seems to connect this and the kitchen.
Ah, gotcha.
Along the wall, obviously, are places that may have held china or allowed for placing serving dishes upon.
I'll go to the southeast and try this door.
Okay,
Yes.
you open the door with a loud creak. You may pull that away, sir. Opens to a small passageway. This time not caked in dust, though at the very far end, another door.
Not caked in dust, you say?
Seemingly an entryway to some other room.
I'll follow him.
Possibly that study that Illuin had seen.
I would like. I'm following.
Okay,
Yeah,
you see
I'm-
Metolius walking into this and follow closely.
I stroll up
Health
to...
bros.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for
Elf
having my back.
boys with an eye.
Yeah, if Amelia doesn't see anything in the dining room,
Yeah,
she
I'm gonna
would
leave the dining room alone for now.
follow the rest of the party.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll bring up the rear.
The rest of you all follow in close behind.
I check the door.
As I see that this room is not caked in dust, I will say, like, it's probably just best for us to try to follow the places that aren't dusty. Like, if this place is being used for anything, this is what would lead to it, right?
All right, makes sense.
Okay. So there is, if I'm not mistaken, there is a double door in front of you.
I try to turn the handle.
The handle turns with a quick creak, and the doors slide open.
Got my hand on my bow.
Got your hand on your bow.
This whole piece, right?
Yes. Inside, as you open the doors, you see a few things. You see an upper level with, yep. No need.
Oh, okay.
You see an upper level with a walkway along all the edges with a railing. You see, just at the very far end, the moon kind of catches the edges of a large cat perched in mid-attack as this taxidermied tiger sits high above. Also, in front of you, this gigantic beast of a lizard. Everyone roll a nature check that's looking in. I want to see how much you know
Rain's
about
probably great at those.
dinosaurs.
Nothing.
5.
7.
Natural 20 for 21. Oh no, nature. I was adding the wrong thing earlier when I rolled nature. I had a higher nature score. 25.
You know this to be Tyrannosaurus Rex, named meaning tyrant lizard. It may have ruled the lands and still does roam the lands near the jungles of Chult, but it is surprising to see it around here. And this creature is at the same, poised in an attacking pattern, taxidermied as though it was in mid-roar.
I will walk inside.
Yeah, what the fuck is that thing?
As you walk inside, you look over to your left, to the north, and you see what looks to be a polar bear in the same. But around you, there are tall shelves of books, not all still in place. Large chunks of them seem to be removed, but here and there, books still set upon the walls. In front of a hearth off to the north end, there seems to be a small chair and desk. To the west, there seems to be a desk, a writing desk that has a few piles of pages upon it, as well as more shelves all around. And above you, on the upper floor, there also seems to be more shelves of books in varying stages of fullness. As Metolius walks in.
If I see the papers on the desk, I'll head toward the desk.
Okay. Because if we're doing stuff, then I'm definitely checking out that T-Rex.
Okay.
Yeah, Amelia's gonna walk in and just start going through bookcases.
Okay. Y'all walk in?
Yeah.
Yep. As the last of you makes it into the room,
Fuck.
you hear this harsh screech.
We should have just looked around for stuff first after the foyer incident.
Of stone as behind you, the wall slides and completely closes off the doorway, leaving nothing behind. High above you, you hear another slide of stone as a panel seemed to move above. For a moment, nothing seems to occur, and then an odd sound. A sound of shifting.
Oh, that fucking T-Rex
And
is
a
coming to
growl
life.
as you see the arched back of the tiger move off of its pillar and start to crawl along behind the banister, and then a gruff grunt and muffled roar as the polar bear paws its way off the pillar. And Grimtuck, as you step towards the giant tyrant lizard, these huge feet start to stomp as it wheels down its giant maw. An awful smile of sharp teeth lean down towards you.
Animal handling. Oh, I'm making my friend.
As I think this would be the perfect place to call it.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I think so,
Damn
too.
it. I didn't want to
Also,
quit. play. I just want to go pee and then come back and figure this all out.
Ta-da! Don't
Oh,
worry,
neat.
we'll figure it out next time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've seen that before.
Hey everyone, Matt here. Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode. You can find out more about us on our website, www.swordcastadventures.com. There you can find links to all our social media accounts, as well as our Patreon, where for $5 a month, you can get access to our Tomb of Annihilation episodes. There you can hear me, Dungeon Master, some of the cast, through the jungles of Cholt, as they try to get to the bottom of the mysteries of the Death Curse, plaguing Faerun.